Dear student, today I am going to tell you about the concept of Charkarka used in Vedic Jyotish. Let me tell you that this concept I read in year 1991 in a book. That book was written in Hindi by Dr. Narayan Dutt Shimali, in which he gave information about the calculation of Atma Karka, Amatya Karak, and all the remaining 5 Karak, Charkarka. And on the basis of that, those Karkas, especially Atma Karkas, he wrote about the construction of 2 specific kundli. Those were Karkash Kundli and Twansh Kundli. I am not going to discuss those in this class. I will discuss them in other classes. Here, I am going to teach you the beginning of Charatmaadikaarka concept. In the same year, 1991, I found this in Prashara Hora Shastra. So, the thing which confused me at that time was the slow motion of planets. Say, if I select Atma Karka or Amatya Karka or any other Karka, then for a longer time, the Chara Kaarka remain same. So the birth occurring during a longer period have same Charkarka, and this problem was solved by my continuous researches a few years before, just a few years before. And at that time, or before that time too, I start using this Karka concept in Dasha Pravesh horoscope, in Horary or Prasan Kundli, in equivalent horoscope that this system is designed by me. Besides Janam Kundli. This Karka concept or Charkarka concept also exists in Gemini Sutram, and Gemini was supposed to be the originator of this theory, but the continuous research work performed by me on Vedic Jyotish on this concept, especially, led me to think that Gemini Rishi was not the founder of this theory. I will discuss it in this class. Some modern researchers have opinion that a Vedic rishi named Kanad is the originator of this theory. Here, I don't want to say anything about it. I have just shared it for your knowledge. Now, let us go to pages. The Order of Chara Kaarka. You see, the very first step I have written this. The Order of Chara Kaarka. If I say in Hindi, it will be Charkarak Vyavastha. So let me start this video lecture, and now I am bringing you all to the next page. I have written this both in Hindi as well as in English. So here, under first point, I, I have written fourth shloka. Pardon me. It is first shloka of chapter 4 of Vishnu Puran, and this Puran was composed or written by, especially written by uh, or taught by, especially since we have now the writing document of Rishi Parashara, it was taught by um, Rishi Parashara, who was also the author of Dharparasha Hora Shastra. So what he says in this slok of slok 1 of Vishnu Purana chapter 4. Vishnu Purana, the Vedic Rishi Parashara tells Lord Vedvyasa as his son. Vedvyasa, who wrote many entire Vedic, almost entire Vedic literature, including 4 Vedas, 4 Vedas, 108 Upanishads, and almost all the Vedic literature, was the son of Rishi Parashara. So tell us, Lord, Rishi Parashara tells Lord Vedvyas as his son, and Rishi Jaimni, the exponent of Samaveda, as the disciple of his son Vedvyasa. So here it becomes clear that the Jaimni Rishi was the disciple of Vedvyasa. So this makes it clear that Rishi Jaimni came into existence after Rishi Parashara. It is clear. There is no doubt in it. Now, let us move to the next page. So, in several version of Dharparashtra Hora Shastra, the following Sanskrit slok is found in the context of Order of Charatmaadikaarka, and in my opinion, it is true. I shall discuss in detail in a different article or in a different video lecture. अतः संप्रक्ष्यामि ग्रहणात्माधिकारकं सप्तद्रव्यादि द्रव्यादिनेतान् रहन्त्रान् व अष्टसंख्यकान्. This is a slope. Now, here I want to make it clear that Rishi Prashara or Muni Prashara, it will be the right word, described 18 great reformers of Vedic Jyotish. In that, he never mentioned Jamni Rishi, but he mentioned Rishi Vedyasa as a great reformer of Vedic Jyotish. So, there was no Rishi created Sutram on Charatmaadikaarka. Those were supposed to be created by Gemini. It may be possible that some author or some Vedic author wrote the Charatmaadikaarka concept in the name of or to give the honor to Gemini Rishi. So Vedic Muni Prashad tells his disciple Maitre while teaching in the context the order of Charatmaadikaarka that starting from Santukshar turn he was going to tell about the calculation of 7 Atmadikaarka. Atmadikaarka means the starting from Atmakarka and ending up to Dharakarka. That becomes the Atmadikaarka. Even though there were several exponents who took into consideration the 8 Charkarka in calculating them from planet starting from Santutai. So here in this globe which I have shown you few times before, Maharishi Prashara or Muni Prashara described that at his time there were two concepts of Charatmakarka. One consider only 7 planets, and other school of thought considered 8 planets instead of 7 planets. So this proves completely that Lord Prashara was not the inventor of this order. It is clear. But that the order of Charatmaadikaarka was not invented by Vedic Muni Prashara. So he was only the reformer of this order. And this order also prevailed before him. This is clear. Now I am bringing you all to the next page. It is before Prashara that several exponents recognized 8 Charkarka while calculating them from Sun to Rahu. And Prashra reformed that by directing to calculate 7 Karka from Sun to Saturn. And if the degree, minutes, second of two planets found same, in that case, the option would be to consider Rahu. See what I have written here. In my long experience of 30 years, more than 30 years, I have not seen in any horoscope, question horoscope, bird spell, Dasha Priyash horoscope, two planets having the same degree, minutes, and seconds. So I accept. I found in many horoscopes, such horoscope, degrees, same degrees, but minutes and seconds, I have never found them same. So on the basis of my long experience in the field of Vedic Jyotish, I can form opinion that it will be absolutely impossible to predict on the basis of any Varga or Chodas Varga and relating Varga Chakra and Rashi Chakra without the application of the order of Charatmaadikaarka. So it is absolutely impossible. Dear students, in this video class, I have only taught you the beginning, the possible beginning of the system of Charatmaadikaarka. In forthcoming classes, I shall tell you more information. Say how to calculate Charatmaadikaarka or Amattakaarka, how to use them, how to make Karkansh Kundli. I will tell in forthcoming classes. Now, it is the time to say you, परमात्मा शिव एवं भगवती पार्वती आप सबका कल्याण करें। नमस्कार।